Prepare to be illuminated.
Hi guys, in this video I'm going to be running you through how to build a deck with Ehrlen, which is competitive at the high levels of Terra. Ehrlen is one of the world leader warlords, and as such he tends to follow a very aggressive style. Being one of the rare, that is to say most common warlords, the ones with the green outline, he shares their common problem in that he has a very small health pool, only 30 health. Compensating for that is the fact that he can attack the enemy warlord and do a lot of damage to the enemy warlord with by spending 2 energy and doing 3 damage to the enemy, and that means he takes no damage at all. So what we're going to be trying to do here is build a deck which capitalizes on this to just throw out as much damage to the enemy as quickly as possible and basically try to kill them before they manage to take advantage of Ehrlen's low health and kill him instead. This deck for Ehrlen was actually not designed by me. It actually comes from another player named Powerthirst, who's from the Excalibur Lodge, who very kindly shared his deck with me for this video and allowed me to use it. Alright, so let's go ahead and start building the deck. So our theme is overall massive offense, but what we're going to do first is go through and start picking the critical cards that we must have. One of the most common must-haves is always Ambassador Melgator from the Adeptus Mechanicus. His ability to spend 2 energy and just remove any troop from the board is just too good to pass up. So he goes in there. The next critical one for an aggressive deck are going to be first of all Cirque Landspeeders, because these guys have fast and they do a lot of damage, so we throw 2 of those in. And their equivalent from the Imperial side is going to be Goldstone's Hunters. So we're going to grab these 2 guys, throw both of them in. Once you have Goldstones and Cirque Landspeeders, the card you need to really turn them into beasts is the 2 energy Sweeping Advance card, which now means that if you hold off on these guys until the 4th turn when you've got 5 energy, you can do either 6 damage with Goldstone's Hunters or 7 damage with Cirque Landspeeder by playing Sweeping Advance on them. Alright, let's keep going through here. The next critical card which we're really going to need will be the other legendaries over here. So we're going to go with, let's start with 4 energy, Wrath. Wrath's ability is that you play whenever he takes damage, so rage, he gets to put Wrath's Berserkers in play, which is these guys. So that's always very handy. And Wrath has a brother, Argus Brawn, who's very similar as well. He has rage. When he takes damage, you double his attack. So yes, he goes in. I'm not taking cards like Gorechild, which increase my warlord's attack, because I'm not planning on attacking directly with Ehrlen. I'll be using his ability instead. The final card, because I'm not planning on packing that much healing into this deck, is going to be for 6 energy, the legendary Armor of Mars. This is a great card. Heals 7 to your warlord, and if you have no troops, it returns to your hand. That goes in there for sure. Alright, so now we've got the cards which are the real critical core of the deck. A bit more than normal, but Ehrlen is a very needs to be dealt with very tactfully, so I'm breaking the principle of only having a couple of core cards. These are my real killer cards, these 10. Alright, let's go back to the beginning over here and decide what do I want. Well, first of all, I want to make sure I've got a really good chance of actually getting these 10 cards coming up. So Drast Scouts is going to help me with getting those, as will Strike and Fade. So Drast Scouts draw a card when they die. Strike and Fade is an incredibly great card. If you kill a unit by dealing 1 damage to it, you get to draw a card, but it can also be used to ping Wrath or Argus Brawn and trigger their abilities as well. So 2 Strike and Fades definitely go in. And the final card which I'm going to include to help me to keep drawing is going to be from the Imperial deck. I will be grabbing, where's it gone? Lectitio Divinatus. Draw 2 cards and your opponent draws 1. I like this card because it's very cheap. Yes, your opponent gets a card out of it as well, but you get twice as many as them. So a lot of the times when you've got 1 energy left, you can just play Licticio Divinatus. Alright. Now, in this deck, the next card which I'm going to bring up is going to be a Mechanicus card. So it is Z973. This card is handy just because when you play it, you get a Mechadendrite, and hopefully that's going to be one which will make you do extra damage. So grab 2 of these guys. It's a good way of spending some of the remaining energy you have. And so the next card we're going to go with will be some more damage. So there's going to be a fair number of times when you've got an enemy left with 1 health, and Keth bikes are a great way of finishing them off. So these guys go in. We were going to put 2 of them in there as well. Alright, next up is actually one of the favorite Imperial cards, Abandoned Supplies. In theory it's a card hunting card, but also it helps you to get ahead of the energy curve by playing lots more, by using some leftover energy at the end of your turn to make more expensive cards cheaper. So 2 of those guys go in there. Now, as I said, the idea is to do as much damage to the enemy commander as possible. So what you really don't want is to be spending attacks on enemy units instead. So that's where Seek and Destroy comes in. It's a tactic which can kill many units straight off. So 2 of those guys go in, and the final one is good. Well, not the final one. Let's keep going in here. We're going to include as well from the World Eaters deck. Where's it gone? Sedition's Gate. I'm putting 1 of these in here. Quite a lot of the time, which you're going to end up in a situation where the enemy has an incredibly powerful unit on the board and not much else. So Sedition's Gate lets you play a unit and kill it to destroy a random enemy unit, hopefully the enemy's most powerful guy. 1 of those goes in for sure. Alright, continuing the theme of just doing damage, No Survivors is a fantastic card exclusive to the World Eaters. The first sentence of this would be a good enough reason to include it on its own. 2 damage to everybody. That makes it better than the Chaos Artillery Strike squad. So the Chaos Artillery Strike card, which does 2 damage to 3 random enemies for the same energy. But No Survivors also buffs your guys as well. So let's definitely put 2 No Survivors in there. Similar to that, I'm also going to put in Defense Satellites, because that can sometimes throw out a lot of damage. And now we just have 1 card left, and just in case I ever need it, I'm going to go with a defensive unit. And what I'll be playing is going to be, where's it gone here? I think I passed it. Here we are. Skitarii Protector. So this guy is pretty decent. 5 energy, he's got 5 health, he has front lines, so he'll take a pounding. He's got 4 attack, so if needs be, he can do a lot of damage on the attack. And when he dies, a random enemy with stealth loses it. Now, because of Raven Guard, there's quite often a lot of people out there with stealth, so we'll throw him in. Alright, so with that, let's go ahead and give this deck a go. Okay, so matched against Angron. So this is going to be a straight up damage race. So we'll both be doing 3 damage a turn minimum. Difference is I do it without taking anything back. So again, my initiative is high, so I'll always take the first turn versus Angron, which is going to help a lot. Let's just keep going with the special ability attack. He's now on 5 health more than me. Although after this turn that's going to change. 6 health more. 7 health more than me. Interesting. Did he run out of abilities? Or what? What do I want to do here? Definitely use my ability there. Maybe drop a Keth Bikes. He's on 3 health more now. Okay. Oh, he's gonna mortar me. Nope, vehicle. That's rare. Okay, what do we do? I need to destroy that thing, so Use that. May as well attack him. Drop the bikes. Drop the Mechanicum dude. Let's see if he brings out defense satellites or no survivors now. Oh, no, he didn't. Interesting. Alright, well then. Let's do this. Alright. Wait, no, that wouldn't work. I need to next, God. Yeah, okay, we can do it this way. Offensive Mechadendrite on him. And then sweeping advance on him. Done. Alright, so I've taken the lead over here. Although this is kind of precarious still. Nothing's guaranteed. Ugh, look at that guy. Isn't he ugly? Let's send him back. Do 3 damage to him. And then try my luck. 50% chance I win next turn, assuming I reach the next turn. Because if the defense satellite does 3 or 4 damage to him... Ooh, wait, this is getting better. I win! Now that's a mistake. And no survivors. Alright, and so that's how Ehrlen beats a Primarch. So it's pretty much the same gameplay against almost anyone. Just keep spamming your ability, do damage to him, play your damage cards, and try to throw out so much damage faster than the other guy that it doesn't matter that you only have 30 health. Alright, hope you guys found this video useful. Stay tuned. I'll be making another video soon, another pair of videos soon. So I'll be planning on doing a walk through the Iron Hands card deck, and then doing a deck building guide for Shadrach Medusan. So stay tuned for that, and hope to see you guys soon. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe so you get notified when the next one goes up. Alright, bye guys.